Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scrapcast. We are doing the first episode, which will probably be a complete and utter disaster. But, anyways, who are you fucking people who've walked into my house?
Hi, my name is Idris Yashkakur. I am addicted to video games like an idiot, and I have no fucking life. Okay, go on. Who's next?
I'm Jake. I am trash. That is all.
I'll go next. I'm you free, a brony homestuck. I'm terrible. The end.
Of course you fucking are. You like My Little Pony. Who dares like that fucking show?
I do.
If I have terrible taste, I deserve.
Okay, I'll introduce myself.
To be.
I'm Trxie.
On the
I
internet.
exist. That's all.
I mean.
And then who else is here?
Hi. I'm Evan.
You're
Please kill me.
8,000 epic dude, lol.
No, don't
Favorite
bring up my.
YouTuber.
Don't bring it up. Kill yourself. Hold on. I don't go by that alias anymore. That alias was the stupidest thing I ever conceived ever, and I wanted to die after.
So basically, what we've learned is all of you are fucking terrible people that should die. Now, time to.
Even worse than Onision and FuzzyTube?
Yes.
I'm worse than King.
Now, to introduce myself, I am John Travolta. I was in Pulp Fiction. Okay, no, but seriously, I'm Spook. I have a shitty YouTube channel, and I have a shitty Twitter account. I basically am just doing this for fun. There's no quality or any intent of being successful in this whatsoever. So
basically YouTube in its prime days.
I guess.
All we need is just a really bad camera and like 240p quality.
No, 144p is just better, man. What are you saying?
It's still better than Leafy Exposed. Leafy Exposed.
Let's just not get a camera at all.
No, guys, I know what we
cameras
should
are
do.
overrated.
Fuck that. Let's just make a channel where we're like Misha. He's the best YouTuber, and we all know it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
made a
no.
song
Do we all?
about it.
Oh, hang on. Show of hands here. Show of hands here. Who plays Pokemon Go every day? Raise your hand if you play
What about
Pokemon
the
Go.
song? What about the song? I'm vegan. Milk is murder and disgusting.
Oh yeah, that's
Have you found your core message yet?
No.
Good. That means you're not really vegan because you haven't found your core message.
Okay, so now that we have introduced all of us terrible human beings, let's talk about the news. Yay!
Oh no.
Let's get rolling
No,
into the.
Evan, shut the fuck up. That meme is dead. Go kill yourself.
Alright, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Okay, let's get in the news. Let's talk about the Emoji Movie, because I'm picturing.
Okay. Could I just say one thing? Why is TJ Miller in this? He's actually a good actor. Why is he in the
I didn't know he was in that.
He's
Why?
in this.
Let me ask
yeah,
for a sec.
I just heard
Just
it
for a
recently.
sec.
Okay, one person at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna let me ask. Who TJ Miller is again? I
Okay,
forgot.
you know Robbie and Gravity Falls and like the Deadpool's friend in the movie, like is it bartender friend?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's TJ Miller. He's actually
Oh
good. at what
no.
he does, and he's in this movie.
No, why?
Why?
No,
Just
but, like,
why?
Why is the Emoji Movie even a thing? Like,
Because executive that a bunch of people are using emojis and think, what would kids like that we could make money off? They use emojis to make money.
I mean, emojis.
Just like how DreamWorks are making a movie about fucking trolls.
Emojis are
Yeah, I
crap.
know, right?
That movie actually seems decent from what I've seen. It actually looks like a fun
it
little
doesn't
movie.
at all. No, you free. What is wrong?
No, it doesn't. Like
I'm
it's
giving
pretty
it the
much
benefit of the doubt. I'm giving it.
pretty much
Okay, guys.
it's pretty much going to be as obnoxious as home.
Okay, guys.
I haven't seen Home.
Okay, guys. I have a thing to warn you. If anyone's watching this podcast, be warned that Ufree is actually the worst member on the cast. So.
Equestria Girls is the best animated movie
See?
franchise.
See?
I want to die.
He
And not
ruined
to-
it.
Excuse?
Listen,
Listen, not to mention,
our
not to-
reputation already. Like, how
Not-
could you do
No,
that?
I've ruined
Not
my
listen,
reputation.
listen.
I've ruined my
I already
Listen.
I have a bad opinion.
I'm sorry.
I have a bad opinion.
Hey, guess
God.
what? Y'all should shut up.
Okay.
Another thing about Ufree, he is basically under the call 2.0.
Wait,
Nobody
what?
knows who that is, Idris.
Basically,
Uh,
Don't
never
make
mind.
references to
Is
inside
that
jokes.
everyone here is dumb except for no one. Everyone here is dumb.
Okay. No, what I love about the picture, the emoji movie, is how it's like they're walking through computer parts and shit. I'm like, emojis aren't on computers. They were from phones. What the fuck?
So should they be walking through like text messages?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That would
The
be-
movie
Actually,
is just no. The
I know
movie is
the
just a
irony.
slideshow of people's text messages with
Yeah, I know.
emojis.
Anyway, I know what the irony of the emoji movie is. I've just realized
What?
today. So it's so the movie. I think message is supposed to be like express yourself, like be individual. Yet at the same, yet it's using yet they're and like be yourself or something like that. Yet the thing is, they're taking something that already exists as opposed to making their own movie, original movie.
Yeah, it probably would have been better if they used something that wasn't complete garbage.
Then I love how
No
they
one
just
likes
have the-
emojis
No, I love how they
nowadays.
just have the shit emoji in the corner of the picture. Like, how fitting.
Make him a main character. They're going to make that emoji a main.
I
character.
can't wait with the pistol emoji.
Okay, so let's go through the let's go through the main characters from the film. So we have the emo girl, probably gonna be Wild Style, basically from Lego Movie. The
Yeah.
main character dude, it's gonna be generic. The hand dude, why? Well, the hand, which is probably just going to be like a dumb side character that messes up a lot, and then the feces emoji, which is going to be the comic relief character of that.
Problem with the movie.
I'm going to bet
that
that
Com-
at least half of
Comic relief, as in obnoxious as fuck.
these... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm going to
basically,
bet
pretty
that I
much.
got at least half of these predictions right.
Okay, no.
I'm
Here's
back.
what I think about the Emoji Movie. What I think happened was Sony Pictures was because basically, for those who aren't aware, Sony Pictures is the worst fucking film studio out right now. And then Sony sees the Lego Movie as successful, and they're like, maybe we should do a movie that's quote-unquote self-aware about itself because it's based on a stupid idea, and then we're gonna do a movie about it. And so then they're like, let's get rights to emojis. Everyone. And, no, the thing is that I've seen some people say that the Emoji Movie might be like the Lego Movie, and I'm like, well, the problem is I don't think it will be, because the Lego Movie, at least Legos are something of quality. Like, you can make a movie about Legos, even if it sounds weird. What story could emojis possibly convey in the slightest?
They could convey like someone's reactions to a meme online.
So it's basically going to be a 90-minute reaction video then.
It should be.
Yeah.
The emoji movie should be renamed into Shit Poster the Movie.
I
It's
mean,
probably going to be the Elman.
Dude,
If
How many
you-
pop culture
It's
references?
probably be a
do you think
Here's the
we'll
documentary
thing,
about
Wait,
it.
as long as the movie makes a joke about the eggplant emoji and the peach emoji, I'm fine.
Wait, how many pop culture references do you think will be in this? I'm talking like movies, not movies, like pop songs.
No.
Movies.
No.
Just,
Maybe
this
the
movie's
references.
going to be filled with.
Listen. Maybe the references are going to be so obvious they're unfunny. Just like, sorry, just like Big Bang Theory. Remember how unfunny the jokes are in
I haven't
that
seen
show?
I haven't seen that show in years.
Listen. In that show, there is like moment where one of the characters says, "So here's the deal: we're going to battle, and then he referenced the Transformers, the Thundercats, and the other shit to the point where it makes you wonder, fuck you, or what? How is this funny?"
So basically, Family Guy style comedy.
Yes.
No, but at least
Yes.
Family Guy does jokes sometimes. Big Bang Theory is just
Yeah.
like the name of something funny. Not even a joke about it.
That's the only. It's sad that you can give Family Guy credit for something.
But
Because that show doesn't deserve any
in Big
credit.
Bang,
It's so bad.
in Big Bang Theory, they made a joke where one of the characters says, "I am Darth Vader. I am your father. Prepare to die."
Oh god. But
It's
anyway,
unfunny, yes, I know.
who were the other people casted for the Emoji Movie that were revealed?
I'm going to
Anyone
look that
know?
up right now.
I'll look it up real quick.
Anyway, how is it the concept of emoji work into a movie? Like, if they're making an emoji movie, they can probably expect a movie based on talking clothes.
Yeah.
So, T.J. Miller, James
Yeah, we're talking
Corden,
I don't know who that
and
is.
Lana Glazer are the
Haven't heard
only
of either
three.
of those two.
Yeah, those are like the 3 people that were cast for this
Yes.
movie.
Oh, wait,
So
the guy, James Corden is a him. Apparently, he was in Norm of the North.
Oh no.
God.
Man,
Okay, and then
No.
Lana.
And he's going to be in the Trolls movie also, so.
Oh boy. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Someone
Lana
get the
Glazer.
saltiest popcorn possible.
Lana Glazer hasn't been in much either. She's been in Time Traveling Bong, which came out this year on TV. And then in movie wise, she's been in The Night Before and Rock That Body.
So in other words, she's been in R-rated movies. Not R-rated movies, but like movies intended for adults that only have like sex jokes and things like that.
Yeah.
What a movie!
And
This is-
Rock That Body doesn't even come out until 2017.
And she was in a couple of episodes of BoJack Horseman, it seems.
Oh. Nope. Okay, that she has that going for her at least. I hear that
Yeah.
show's pretty good. And...
I've seen the first season. It was good.
So there's one voice actor who's in basically who's Norm of the North quality. One voice actor who's been in some movies that sound iffy and a show that's regarded as good, and then one voice actor that's in pretty much just about anything that's good. So in other words, bad, mediocre, and good voice actors
Yep.
in
And
terms
then,
of what they've been in.
okay,
Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be good.
Okay, but like, I guess that's about it for the Emoji Movie.
Alright, now I want to talk about something Homestuck related for about 5 minutes.
No.
No.
Okay.
I just want to. Spook, you said I could talk about this yesterday.
No.
I just
I'm going to do a piss break. Piss
can
break.
make fun
You
of
freak.
many
You can do
times
it
as you
on
want.
one
Piss break, and I'll be back.
Just let him do it. Just let him do it. Let him do it. I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
piss
So
too.
in order to. Okay. I won't do this. So basically,
I'll listen.
4 years ago in 2012, a Homestuck Kickstarter was released for an adventure game, which later became Hype Swap. However, the game was being developed by the Odd Gentlemen, makers of the King's Quest series. The downside is they were revealed to basically be stealing money for the next King's Quest game. And basically, Hive Swap at that time, which was the Homestuck adventure game, of course, was really bad looking. It was a glitchy 3D like adventure game that just looked terrible. Like it was falling apart, glitching.
Okay,
It was
I'm
just
back.
in terrible shape.
Still
Okay,
talking
I'm-
about Homestuck?
I'm almost done.
Idris, let him go. Go, you freak.
Okay, basically, after the Odd Gentleman stole the money and the development restarted, new developers came along. It transitioned from 3D to 2D, and for the past year or so, nothing was known about the new development of the game really, save for the basic controversy and a few asset reels and whatnot. However, a few weeks ago, a trailer was finally released, showing how just beautiful the game's art style looks, and that the first act or chapter to it was going to be released in January 2017. And I am so excited for it because it just looks amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up
That's
right
all
now,
I want.
actually.
It really looks good. I mean, it has a really beautiful art style. That's you can tell it's hand drawn. The animations are nice.
Okay, I'm looking at it, and
well done.
I actually do agree. Have to agree, but
Yeah.
it actually does look pretty.
Yeah, it
Pretty
does. You know,
animation is.
Okay, I'm back.
it's
Is you
just a
free done?
beautifully animated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm basically done now. I just wanted to say that I'm really excited for it, and it looks amazing graphically.
Alright, good, because then if you weren't done, I was just gonna go take a shit.
I went to pissing for
TMI.
like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was just.
Alright, this is TMI. Too much information. Next.
Okay.
Now time for something that I'm sure none of you really know about, but it'll certainly lead to an interesting conversation. Just to let you guys know what current comic books are like. So, this kind of isn't really news, but I count it anyways, and I just want to mention this story somehow to just, let it out of my system. So, Civil War II, Marvel's event book of 2016, is being released in hardcover format for overpriced amount of $50. Why you would pay that much for this story is beyond me, but so basically the plot of it is okay, well first actually I'll explain Civil War, the original one, which was turned into a movie recently, as you know. And the original comic was pretty good. I mean, a lot of people hate it. I really can see why. Because it does have a huge problem, which is the heroes, instead of just debating about something like adults, they just fight each other like children. But it's just entertaining story, regardless. The second one, though, has the exact same problem, but unlike the first one, where at least the topic of the fight was interesting, the second one just makes no fucking sense at all, and just feels like Marvel just had horrible diarrhea and shat all over the bed one day. It really does feel like that.
That's an analogy.
But, so basically the plot is someone in the Marvel Universe, I forgot who because they were like a Z-list character at best, gets some powers and becomes an Inhuman, and they can see into the future. And then, because of this, the Marvel heroes somehow or another decide to fight like a bunch of children and have sides. One led by Iron Man, who's like, hey, we should wait until the future instead of jumping to conclusions. So basically, he's the smart one. And then Captain Marvel is like, no, we should listen to these predictions and act upon them immediately because I'm a stupid idiot. And who's acting incredibly out of character. So then there's, so then basically they just start fighting like a bunch of idiots. Then there comes a point where the guy who's can see to the future gets a vision of the Hulk killing the Avengers. And then they're like, okay, let's kill Bruce Banner. So they interrogate him for a few minutes, don't even let him finish, and just have Hawkeye kill Bruce Banner. Then they have a funeral for Bruce Banner, and then it's like they completely shit on the legacy of the Hulk at the end, because then Hawkeye is like, well, it's okay that I murdered one of my friends because because he told me if he ever went savage that I should be the one who kill him. And so then
Oh yeah, I think
and then I don't even know how it ends because it's not fully out yet, I don't think, but regardless, it's still fucking horrible. What a stupid excuse for a story. I know it isn't fair to judge because I haven't read it, but from that plot summary, I really don't fucking want to.
That sounds
Like, why-
basically just like a cheap. You know what that sounds like to me? A cheap excuse to kill off the Hulk so they can do some sort of storyline in the future.
I mean,
which reminded me, I actually did not. I don't really read comic books, but I have this friend who does.
Alright.
And he kept telling me about like how they killed off the Hulk, and he also told me that they made Captain America a member of Hydra.
What? Oh yeah, they did do that. Marvel has no
The
idea
hit
what they're
Hydra
doing.
And of
Gave
course,
that
there's a
away.
bunch of memes of it now.
No, it's like I don't.
I don't know much about comic books, so I can't contribute much.
But okay, well, basically, as someone who reads comic books, Marvel is basically what they're doing is they're finding excuses to kill off all their old characters so they can turn them into minorities to appeal to millennials. I'm not even kidding about that. That's what they're doing.
I think yeah, that's what I think that's what recently I saw a video from Mr. Medicator, and he actually made a whole lot of like in 6 minutes he summed up everything like you mentioned, Spook.
It's like, okay,
Well,
I
wait
don't
a
even have a
second.
problem with them putting minorities in comic. Like, I really don't. Like, they've done it for years. Like, there's a lot of characters who are, like, obviously made to be black or to be a woman, like She-Hulk or Luke Cage. But the problem is those are good characters and they can stand on their own. The problem is now these characters
and plus
don't need...
Plus,
No.
they're actually original characters instead of like recolors or like
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like
Like these new characters are just the same ones, but done shittier. And I hate the one they're doing for the Hulk. Not because he's fucking Korean now. I hate him because it misses the point of the Hulk. It's like I know that the Hulk originally started out as like transforming only at night, but eventually it became the thing about anger, and then to me, because that the Hulk is a metaphor for anger, and so when you make the new Hulk just some random kid named Amadeus Cho, who was in the comics beforehand, but he still wasn't a very popular character, so he was a bad choice for the Hulk in my opinion. He doesn't even transform out of anger. He just uses like some wristband thingy to turn into the Hulk at will. Like, what a fucking stupid idea. That doesn't
so he's a Ben 10 knockoff.
pretty much.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't have a problem with minorities being in stories. That's great and all.
Seriously, I
like
think
when that
Mr.
becomes-
Medicator is right.
It's like when the minorities, when them being a part of a minority becomes all it is to their character and just be token, just for the sake of being there to appeal to a smaller group of people, becomes a problem.
No, and what's
And
sad
Yeah.
is it ruins that
It's-
particular character. They're ruining other characters while doing it too, because like they had the female Thor for a while, which was a new Thor, but that was being pushed as being a woman, but it still wasn't an original character. And then it was revealed to be Jane Foster, who was Dr. Blake, which was Thor's secret identity in the comics. Original love interest. And I'm like, it sounds like a good idea. Why did you ruin this story, Jason Aaron? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds.
No
I
won-
can't really contribute much.
Yeah,
I
no
don't know much
wonder
about
Marvel. No wonder Marvel movies are doing better than the comics, because the movies at least understand their own characters.
And they're written and they're made by fans who know what they're doing.
Yeah, like
At least sometimes.
I mean, I don't even think there's been a single bad Marvel movie yet, besides Iron Man 2.
Am I the only one who actually likes Iron Man 3? Like, I don't get why people hate it.
I actually remember liking it too. I think. Oh wait, I know a bad Marvel movie people didn't. I heard was bad. The 2003 Hulk.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. That's not by Marvel Studios. But
Oh,
it
that's
is
what I
bad.
So is there any other news besides
Yes, there is.
like comic books?
Okay, this is something I'm sure all of us could talk about. There's a live-action Lion King remake coming out.
But
I
why?
haven't
The
seen-
concept of Lion King does not fit in a live action movie, in my opinion.
No,
I
there's
never
not
I didn't hear about it till now, and I'm wondering what this shit is gonna be.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
it can be like a big CGI
okay,
fest.
well, I'm not sure if it is real or not, just putting that out of the way, but it was trending on Twitter, And I'm like, I wouldn't doubt Disney doing that at this point. So let's.
I mean, yeah, because they're live action remaking a bunch of their movies like Tarzan, Jungle Book.
Beauty and the Beast.
Wait, they're making a live action Beauty and the Beast.
I saw a preview for it today.
Seriously, why? Why do they need?
They're really they're going overboard with making live
I
action.
can't wait till the live action remake of Toy Story.
I just don't get it because it's like what Disney used to do was just re-release the old movies, and I'm like, why not just do that again? Like, there's no point in doing these live-action remakes.
They used to re-release their old movies like 2010, 2011.
No, they've done it since the 40s, but now they're like,
since the
yeah, they re-released.
I actually have a list here of movies that they're remaking into live action. There was already a remake of Pete's Dragon that came out.
Yeah. But...
Oh yeah. They did. I mean, wasn't that like an animated movie beforehand?
Yeah.
Yeah, or it was a make anime. It was a hybrid, I think, originally. Then they're actually making another 101 live action 101 Dalmatians, which they actually did in the 90s.
Yeah, but the thing is,
why are they?
They're making
You know what I think? What I think live action Lion King is gonna be? It's basically gonna be Dog with a Blog meets Lion King.
No, you wanna know what I think it might be?
They'll just have... What?
What they're gonna do... I would actually see this just because it sounds so stupid. I want live-action Lion King to be like a guy who gets knocked in the head on a safari and then thinks he's a lion and becomes king of the lions.
Yes.
I would see the fuck out of that.
Oh my god.
Same.
We need that right now.
I just had to listen. They're also making. They actually might be making a live action Winnie the Pooh movie as well.
Oh god! Oh come on!
Let me tell you something for a sec. Let me tell you something for a sec. Okay, can you listen for me for a sec? Back in the 80s, there was a live action Winnie the Pooh TV show.
Oh yeah, there was.
Where a bunch of adults were wearing furry costumes. Look it up on Google Images right now and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the designs. Tell me what you think of what the actors look like in their costumes.
Let me look that up right now. I need to see this. This is going to be a train wreck.
Not to mention the sad thing, I actually saw it on TV a few years, like when I was a kid.
How mentally scarred were you?
I don't remember it much, other than it was awkward as fuck.
Okay, I actually found. Oh my.
My water bottle.
Okay,
I'm looking it up
I
right
actually
now.
found a screenshot of it.
Oh boy.
In the chat.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, so get ready. 3, 2.
My body is ready.
Let me see this.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, what?
Dude, why do they all look dead?
What?
They all want to
it's
die.
It even creeped me out when I was a kid. I'm not joking.
Lady is just like, hey, can you stop hugging me?
Okay,
Those eyes
you know what?
just
I'm
look
gonna
like-
make that
like
the
there's nothing in
thumbnail
there.
for the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you know
All
what
the
it's
words,
called.
yeah.
What it was called back.
Welcome to the Pooh Corner. Wait, we should rename the Scrapcast to the Pooh Corner.
No.
I call being the live action Pooh.
Dude, I'm so Eeyore. Dude, I don't know which one is worse. Like, okay, Eeyore and Tigger look okay, but Piglet and Pooh.
No, Piglet. Piglet looks the worst. Like, look at him. He's sniffing that girl's hair.
And he's fat. Fat. Why is Piglet fat?
Wait, did you see what's that little bear poking up right above
Oh
me?
my
Look at it.
Oh my god.
Why is there just like some girl with black hair hugging Piglet? Like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Is that supposed to be like Christopher Robin?
I don't remember.
Oh my god, I'm ready.
Listen, I don't remember her appearing in this show. I only remember like those characters messing around and looking creepy.
Yeah, wait,
Well,
which
maybe
one am I?
Maybe the girl with like the Maker's Winnie the Pooh OC.
Ugh.
called
Okay, but back to the live action Lion King. I'm betting this is just going to be like real lions, but with mouths moving like they do in Dog with a Blog. Could you wait? If they do the lion, if they do live action Lion King, how could they do the dramatic scene where Mufasa dies? How could they do that? With live action.
Tubby was so in it.
They won't. $100 says they won't.
I know. How could they provide the amount of emotion that was in the original scene with live action? Probably like CG. I don't know, CG lions. This isn't going to look good at all. It'll look atrocious.
You should have.
It's just gonna
Yeah,
be.
like I said.
It's gonna be a shitstorm. Terrible.
Like I said, Tubby Wiseau should star in it.
Oh, someone has a...
Herring part of Mufasa. It's Jake, I think.
Yeah, Jake.
Jake, I think you have echo.
What do you, my mic keeps auto-adjusting itself even though that's not, sensitivity's not on. Like, it just keeps adjusting my input volume for some reason.
Oh, that's terrible.
God.
Like, I just set it to 10% now, and like, when I went back, it was 30.
Oh, jeez.
That's a pretty bad mic.
Just monitor it while we're recording.
Well, I mean, it's still... Alright, it's back on 10, but it's just, when I adjusted it earlier, like, it was on... Oh, God, it keeps increasing for no reason.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but are there any other news topics that aren't as terrible as Emoji Movie and Lion King?
I mean, here's a positive one. Actually, wait, let me do this sad news first. This is for myself mainly, but there's a game I really liked to play as a kid called Superhero Squad Online, and it's gonna shut down in January, which makes me very sad.
Also, some more sad news. I guess regular show is ending.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard
that's
about
been
that.
news
And
for a
next
while.
year, and so is
There's no
Adventure
point in-
Time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not-
like, when you look at Cartoon now, you just want to die because I mean, all it is Teen Titans Go,
Hey,
and Teen Titans Go just got renewed for a 4th
They don't
season.
even air Teen Titans Go that much anymore. Not for me, at least.
No, they air it like for half the day.
Okay, but the only shows on Cartoon Network that I know of are Uncle Grandpa and Steven Universe.
Uncle Grandpa is mediocre. It's not really that.
I remember everyone acts like it's atrocious, but I think it's actually pretty funny. It's just so
I agree.
bizarre.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
it doesn't-
Bird.
much of it.
Angry Bird.
The thing is that I haven't seen much of Uncle Grandpa recently. Like I
I haven't seen it
like
recently either, but I remember loving it.
I haven't
Back
seen
when
much
I
of it either,
watched
but it didn't
TV.
look that bad. Like when I watched at least like 3 episodes, I was like, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's-
acts like it's the worst show ever, but it's literally just one of those shows that you
It's
either love or hate.
literally you're literally not supposed to take it seriously at all. It's just
Yeah,
nothing but a quirky mess of randomness, and that's
Yeah,
sometimes.
But honestly, I think they get random humor like nailed on the head. Because that's like our type of humor to get right.
So
considering most
surreal, I
shows
think,
like
is what you're
Breadwinners.
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
It has no story. I mean, I like some of the comedy that comes out of Uncle Grandpa. It's just that the art style is too much like Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, which is.
I mean,
Probably
it
'cause
is
it's the
by
same
the same.
creator.
I mean, it's the same. It's by the same creator, but
And
I mean, like,
you
it's
do know
just.
Uncle Grandpa was a character from that show.
He was.
He was originally. Yeah, he was. Spook used to love that show, and so he would know.
I know it's bad, but it's just so stupid. I can't help but find it funny.
Like the fact that there's a character in that show called Fart.
I just love the one episode where they're like, where one character has a fear of mom jeans, and then he has to wear some at the end.
Oh my God.
What? That's the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
Well, that's kind of the whole point of the show if you think about it.
Okay, well, we had to cut due to problems with my mic, and we're gonna be re-recording a segment of the podcast right now. So, here, let's begin. Alright, let's talk about No Man's Sky is being investigated in the United Kingdom because of false advertising, I believe.
Yeah, because not only because the game looks vastly different in its trailers and its shots advertised in PlayStation Store and Steam, but also because of all the features Sean Murray promised that never ended up in the game. Basically, like Peter Molyneux 2.0.
Yeah, based on like what Trxie showed in the chat, it really is a major change. I mean, I get that it's randomly generated, so not every single world out of the 16 quintillion is going to be absolutely amazing. But like at the very least, just try to ensure that each of the worlds have some sort of right and quality to them that make you
And
want to
feel
explore.
alive. The problem with No Man's Sky, according to reviewers, like I saw Lazy Game reviews, and he said the world feels empty as fuck to the point where it makes you give up in the game.
Now, actually, one thing I want to say about that is that, well, that is really realistic because in reality, most planets besides Earth and other possible ones that might have life on it, I don't delve into that, but most planets out there are basically dead, lifeless rocks. So, I mean, looking at it realistically, it does make sense why they would do that.
But nobody cares.
But
It's a game.
from a gameplay standpoint,
But here's the problem.
no, yeah, from a gameplay standpoint, that doesn't work well.
Listen, here's the problem. Sean Murray kept saying he wants to make the planet, even though they feel alive because they have animals in it. But the problem is there are many animals in them, and the animals don't look that good.
Yeah, based on what Trxie showed in the chat again, it's like that as a Tyrannosaurus Rex head and body with like deer hooves.
I remember on Twitter when the game first came out, someone found like a purple dinosaur, and it literally just looked like the purple Loch Ness monster from Earthbound.
From what?
You
From Earthbound.
No
Oh,
Man's
the
Sky
one from
plagiarized
Earthbound,
Earthbound
like
confirmed.
Tessie.
Oh,
Actually, though, I did hear something good about No Man's Sky. It's that going back to this completely unnecessary podcast. Ian on it basically said that while the game doesn't live up to all that, on its own merit, it's actually a nice, relaxing game to just explore and do all that. That's what I
But
heard.
it gets boring. But it gets boring
like,
after 15 hours.
He actually said like he'll only get drained out of it in due time, but at least for now, it's a decent game to just pick up at like when you're laying in bed at night and just relax and just explore a bit.
But the
But
problem
that's the
is,
thing. That's not what I was going for. Yeah,
Basically,
like from what I
my
know about it, it seems to be going. Oh, you can talk.
basically, I think the reason it just went downhill is because it just doesn't seem possible to me that they could make a game like that. Like, okay, sure, you can make it to where there's infinite amounts of planet, but you can't just randomly generate textures and designs for creatures and shit for each of these planets. You just can't do that. It's not possible to make sure that all of these planets will be good. That's why I don't think No Man's Sky could have ever lived up to the hype, no matter what.
Personally,
speaking of No Man's Sky,
I think it could have lived up to the hype is if they had an insanely high budget, a ton of resources, an unrealistically high amount that little to no companies in our world have.
speaking of No Man's Sky, I think a fan made a mod for Doom that has No Man's Sky shit in it.
Well,
For Doom.
Yeah.
okay.
It also features randomly generated levels and enemies, and one of the enemies is fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Why?
Look it up. I'm not joking.
okay, but like, I guess that's it about No Man's Sky.
Yeah. So, are there any other news topics to cover that
Yes.
are positive?
Recently, Duke Nukem 3D Remaster and the Shadow Warrior 2 are out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know much about that. Like, can't really.
I don't
say
know
anything.
anything about Shadow Warrior. I've never played Duke Nukem, but I want to, and this will be probably a good point to jump on if you're new to the series like me.
Yeah, I hear from
Yeah, I haven't played
again,
it either.
coming to necessary podcast that it's actually a good starting point, I believe, for new Duke Nukem fans to jump in. I could be wrong though. I could be remembering some off.
Yeah, the cool thing about that remaster, they actually got some of the people that worked on Duke Nukem 3D back in the day back to work on that remaster.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
They got level designers back to work on a new episode, and they got the original composer Lee Jackson, who is a very underrated composer. Go listen to this song, by the way. Sorry, they got him back to compose new songs for the remaster.
Huh. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't really say much though. Besides, wow, that sounds pretty good because the game does sound like it's interesting. But I haven't played any Duke Nukem game, nor do I know much about this, so I can't contribute much in that regard.
Yeah. So.
But okay, one thing that is there anything else you want to say about this, or could move on to something else? Because I do have one more.
Go ahead and say your thing.
Okay, the BioShock PS4 collection just came out recently.
Oh yeah, I did. I want that so bad.
Yeah, from what I've seen of Tadakers' review, it actually seems like a really solid collection, and the graphics, especially in BioShock 1, just look so beautiful.
Yeah, I want it. I'm not even lying. Like, it's the sole reason I'm getting a PS4 this month.
Don't expect much from Infinite, because in Infinite it's not remastered. It's just the PC version with everything maxed out.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like, for me, it's remastered because I've never played the PC version, only on PS3.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here. So I would also like it because I love the BioShock series, even if I think the first is a bit overrated. And Infinite.
I think Infinite is the overrated one. I think BioShock 2 is underrated, and I think BioShock 1 is the best.
BioShock 2 is great. I think BioShock 1, while it's great and all, I guess it's just. I kept on hearing people saying it's one of the greatest games ever for years. So, like, after hearing that, you tend to have, like, subconsciously rather high expectations for it.
For me, it was like I first played Infinite, and I lived up to my expectations. But then as time went on, and I played BioShock 1, I was like, holy shit, this kind of ruined everything in a way. But I don't think it necessarily did. That's just, like, saying that to say that. It's a fine game. It's just, I think the story was needlessly confusing at points, and I also hate some of the limits to the gameplay that are there, such as only having 2 fucking guns.
I thought I would dislike that too, but personally I liked it just because it kept the combat fast-paced and...
No, it did.
I mean, I know, but...
Not for me, because it's like, it makes you want to switch your weapons, but the problem which sounds fine on paper, but then you get to the fact that there's weapon upgrades that cost tons of money, so then if you get any of those upgrades, which you need to basically, you'll have to keep on to certain weapons, and you aren't going to have enough money to get every upgrade, obviously.
Okay.
So
yeah, I will agree in that regard. I didn't even realize that flaw, but I do agree that the prices for the tonic upgrades and the gun upgrades are a bit overpriced because it just, well, yeah, I was able to get a decent chunk of them. In fact, I got most of the tonic upgrades and I got a decent chunk of the gun ones. In a game like that, for me, I explored almost every nook and cranny. I tried to find every secret I could. Actually, that brings me to another thing with like the secrets. There's an underwhelming amount. Just not enough Vox Populi, secret decipher things. I don't know the name for them.
What doesn't make sense about the story to me is like how the resistance. I mean, the Vox Populi, like they seem like the good guys, and for some reason they made them the bad guys.
Well, the game was trying to say that like by them treating their slavers and they were basically becoming the people they hated. That's basically what the game was
but they don't have a reason to become what they
yes, that's what I was trying to say. This is what Angry Joe, back when he was good, said in his review.
And I also
personally, I didn't get it.
I also don't get the ending at all. Spoilers. So, but it's like I don't get the ending because it's like we have to go back in time to kill censored name here, and I'm like, But you can't go back in time. This isn't time travel. It's multi-dimensional travel.
Well, but it's actually different timeline travel than
No, it's...
what they basically did was had to a common point within all the timelines that basically spawned a bunch of different ones, with where insert name was revealed to be insert name, and by killing insert name, they prevented either of them from going down that route, and basically just created a new timeline.
Can I just say this? I don't care if that's explanation, because it's a really confusing way of trying to cover up something. Like, I hate that about any type of multi-dimensional travel thing. It's like, oh, here's a really stupid plot point, and then it's like, oh, but you can defend it because of this really complicated explanation. I'm like, I shouldn't have to think so much. Can I just enjoy a story?
Personally, I like complicated plot lines that make you think about just what's going on, because it's really fun to me, but I can see why you wouldn't. When you have to think about a movie or game's message,
I understand that, but not, like, to just understand the basic plot. I hate when I have to do that.
I mean, like, I could understand that. I do disagree personally, because I'm a huge fan of complicated plots, but I can see where you're coming from. But getting back to what I was saying about the Vox Populi, the message was basically saying that, like, it was basically saying that really violence and killing people, it was trying to give off an implication that violence and killing people and just being like murderers and whatnot, just treating others poorly isn't really the best way to go about it. Like I was saying, just the Vox going around killing even the innocent, regular white people just wasn't the way they should have handled it. Yeah, but considering there are more peaceful ways they could have done it.
Another problem I have with the game is how basically nothing happens the entire time you're in the Frankton docks.
You mean like, when what's her name drops you and Elizabeth off there to try to get the weapons?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I thought, well, few things that happened. Like, they revealed that you could travel between the
but it's
pairs.
Like, I hated how you had to backtrack to the same areas so many times.
I mean, I guess I could see that, but me personally, I was really invested into the world, and I wanted to see what would happen next. I don't.
What I say
personally,
about BioShock games is Infinite is the weakest. Actually, it's kind of funny. BioShock 1 and 2 are kind of tied, because BioShock 1 has better story, BioShock 2's better gameplay-wise, but Infinite is the weakest overall for me.
Personally, I think Infinite's the best of the bunch, and then 2's in the middle, 1's the bottom. Maybe I'd like one more if I went around and... I mean, maybe I'd like one more if I... Yeah, we are. But, like, I could go on, because I really like I'm more of a pacifist person,
I think the
so I really
problem
like the message.
Was you didn't play one right, and I'm not saying that to be pretentious. Like, you actually told me once, like, I
never used. I wasn't. I was okay. Maybe I would like BioShock 1 more, but I still think that I think that since I like 2 better than 1 gameplay wise, at least I do agree that 1 has a way better story that makes you think more and has a great twist. Well, 2 is just, it's not a bad story.
Actually, that's what I like about BioShock 1. It has a good story that's, like, complex and allows you to think about interesting themes. But unlike Infinite, the story, even if you don't have all that, still works on a narrative level.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but personally, I just really like Infinite story just because it's enough to make you wonder what's going on, and I don't know, it's really... I guess the best way to describe what I feel of Infinite's ending is just confusing but amazing, and actually it ties into a lot of the rest of the game really well.
Well,
I would go on and on about it, but really we're getting off topic from the game collection.
So, last bit of news is the PSVR came out, and I have no comment about it because I don't care about VR at all.
Nope, no comment.
No comment. I haven't tried out VR yet, so I can't really say anything about it.
But it turns out the PSVR is somewhat of is surprisingly well, is selling surprisingly well recently.
Oh, that's good at least. I don't
Well,
know.
personally, I think VR might be one of the main future things of gaming.
No, I don't at all.
Like you remember how in Back to the Future 2 they were saying like games that use your hands are for babies as a joke.
I don't think we should be using Back to the Future 2 as an example of the future, like especially since
I know
it's now
because
in the
it's
past.
Oh my god, that's
And we don't have any hoverboards or flying cars.
But I mean, like, I forget what I was trying to say. But okay, yeah, I just think I know it's not the best example, but the idea that just in the future we might not even be using controllers as much for games, but just using our own bodies.
I hope it isn't.
Well, they tried to have Kinect.
I hope it isn't.
Remember
like
the
that.
Kinect? Listen. Remember the Kinect? They said the exact same thing Euphoria was saying. Well, it failed.
Oh yeah, but to be fair, the Kinect was it didn't have good hardware.
The problem is that nobody wants that though. Like, sure, it's
PS2
innovative.
tried to do with the iToy.
Like, sure, it's innovative, but innovation doesn't matter when it doesn't entertain you.
That's the point, but like
I like the concept of VR. Sorry to interrupt, but it's just I don't have the money to like buy that right now to see if it's something I like or anything.
If there's
the thing is, right now, VR is very expensive. Like the cheapest one right now is PSVR, which costs like $400 compared to Oculus Rift, which costed, ready for reference, $599 US.
$599 US. $599 US.
Okay, but I don't know. I think if maybe like the idea of being able to literally be your character was released alongside traditional games with controllers, like say just an option instead of taking over the whole market, would be the best bet.
I just think VR is gonna end up like motion controls, where it's like it's there, but not many people use it because like
same thing 3D, I think.
Because it's like
I just only like the.
No, let me finish. Then you can go, Jake.
Okay.
It's just like, I mean, I don't deny that it's a cool concept. Like, I like the idea, but I'm like, wouldn't this get boring fast? Like, eventually, at first you'll be like, oh yeah, cool, I feel like I'm in the game, and then you're eventually like, what's the point? No.
I mean, I guess it really just depends on the games released for it. The hardware itself, as long as it's good, is fine and all. But you can't have good hardware alongside bad games. I mean, look at the Wii.
Well, I was just saying that I like the concept of being able to like see in first person with like VR, like trying to create illusion, but like I'm not sure like how it's gonna work out with other games and certain games because you can't replicate the same feeling on every game.
Yeah, it just depends on the developers. Like, if they could release good games, then by all means do it. But if they can't, which most of them probably considering it's a new technology and there's no really, like, I guess, standard, quote-unquote, for how to develop decent enough games for it set in stone yet. I don't know, but it's difficult to do, I guess. It's the best way I could say it.
I was actually going to say something about this.
Oh, what?
Like, about the VR thing. And that would explain why most people got the Wii just, like, only played them for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying before with the Wii, is that, like, the hardware in it's great and all, and there are very good games on it, like Mario Galaxy, Super Paper Mario. I hear Skyward Sword's really good. It's more that I can't list off the top of my head. The problem is, there's so much shovelware in that system. Like, so much.
Yeah, but the Wii
Remember Ninja Breadman?
Yeah, but
Ninja Bread.
Yeah, but like the thing about the Wii is that it still had like normal options. There was the classic controller, and you could use the GameCube controller for most AAA games, from what I remember. So it's like VR. There really is no other option with that. So it's like I really imagine that thing's gonna collect dust more than the Wii would.
Well, we'll really have to see because the only way to tell is by time.
Yeah, it's barely been a year since like
I don't even.
It's
Yeah,
really been out
and right
in the
now
public.
PSVR is selling quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PS
So
Yeah, the Wii also
considering it's
sold
selling
quite well,
But
though.
I'm not
We'll have to see.
saying that VR will fail, because I think it is doing well. I just don't think it's the future, per se.
I think it'll be a part of the future.
And I hope, and I don't think it's going to replace controllers.
No.
No, it won't replace them completely. I think it'll be alongside with controller games.
Then
Because it'll make
there's...
so many people upset by controllers being taken down. But anything else, news-wise?
No, there isn't. That was the last bit of news.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Time for
So,
our topic.
only an hour in.
Yeah. And the whole cut because my microphone was being an asshole. Yeah.
So technically,
Yeah,
we're
boy.
about 2 hours in, hour and a
No,
half.
we're only an hour in because we started at like 5:15.
Yeah, but-
4:15 for me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
so
Evan,
it's-
what are you? Stuck in the past, fucking fat.
You guys are. It's like for you guys it's like 6:25, but for me it's 5:25.
Yeah.
Eastern Time Zone Master Race.
It's actually 6:23 right now.
Yeah. The thing is with Eastern Time Zone, it's the only correct time zone. Every other one's wrong.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay, time for our favorite animated movies.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'm gonna go first. Not me. I mean, the person who goes first is the person who's talked the least this whole podcast. So, Jake, what are your favorite animated movies, and why do you like them?
I just like have nostalgia for like Lion King and like Toy Story 8. Like I don't watch movies like I used to. Maybe Wreck-It Ralph, but like I just generally like them because they're good movies, and I don't know much. I don't remember. Like my brain's been off today. Okay.
Okay. What about you?
I just know that I like them.
What?
Evan?
Is it me? Is it me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite animated movies. I liked a lot of what Jake said. Lion King. I liked Up. I remember when that came out. I went and saw that in theaters. That's actually really good.
Great.
Finding Nemo. I mean, I like a lot of Pixar movies and a few Disney movies sprinkled about in it. I think other than that, I mean, like Pokemon. The first Pokemon movie was kind of a big one too, because it got me into Pokemon and stuff.
So, then Trxie, he'll go next.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard one since there's like a bunch of. Like I guess the one I have the most nostalgia for is Aladdin.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
I haven't seen that one yet, so have to.
Yeah.
Like I have a bunch of nostalgia for that.
Okay.
And then like Wreck-It Ralph was pretty good, and so was
Yeah, Aladdin was really good. I
I would
remember that.
say Idris next, but he's offline and not in the podcast anymore, so I'll fill in for him. Idris's favorite animated movie is Trolls. And the
Yeah, Idris.
It's Norm of the North. That's his favorite movie.
Yeah. No, he really. He also He also really
I know what it is, actually.
likes those old
movie.
racist cartoons from the 40s.
You know what else he likes? Those Disney bootleg movies.
Yeah, he loves those.
Like the ones that IHE covered. The ones that IHE covered, yeah. I know.
Yeah, like that.
He's a huge little Panda Fighter fan.
Alright.
Okay.
Spook can go, because I've probably talked the most.
Oh,
Oh,
he's back.
Idris.
Idris, we just filled in your favorite movies for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because don't you love, man?
Yeah,
don't
you
love
love
like Norm of the North?
Yeah, Idris, we filled in and said your favorite animated movie was Little Panda Fighter.
Oh.
Also, I'm lowering my voice because I seem to be bothering people.
Oh.
Well, I'll quiet down so we can hear you. So what's your favorite film, animated film?
Favorite animated film, like from Disney, there's the original Aladdin, which is like obviously a fantastic movie. And there's am I the only one who actually
Stop
Hey,
chewing.
Idris,
Treasure
why don't you
Planet.
type it in the chat and we can read it for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay quiet.
Instead of just like,
Chewing.
I mean, because no one not be able to hear you.
Yeah.
So try typing it in the chat. We'll read it for you.
If you want, we could use that British voice to speak program to tell you.
Fuck. Idris said fuck. Yeah, that's my favorite animated movie too, Idris.
Idris.
That's movie ever. I agree.
I agree. No. Oh my god. So Idris, please.
So yeah, what are your favorite animated movies? Ooh, get that voice to speech thing ready.
Oh no.
All right, I'll try and read in my best Idris impression.
No,
Oh,
don't. That'll
Yeah,
just make
do it.
No.
Alright,
If Spook
just
doesn't
do
want it, I
right
won't do
now.
it. If Spook doesn't want it, I won't
Yeah,
do it.
Oh, Aladdin. Yeah.
Alright,
that's
so
a
it-
good one.
So, Idris said that his favorite animated movie is probably Aladdin.
Yeah, alright, Spook next.
Alright, then,
I probably talk the most, I think.
my favorites are more obscure ones. Like, a lot of people here brought up Disney
Pixar.
movies and Pixar movies, but I guess I'll say those first. I really love Alice in Wonderland, Lilo and Stitch, and Beauty and the Beast. Those are probably my favorite Disney movies. Favorite Pixar movies, probably Finding Nemo, WALL-E, and Incredibles, and Toy Story 2. But I'll mention my favorite obscure animated movies are like either adult animation from the 70s or just non-Disney stuff. I really...
Oh yeah, like Frick the Cat.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's great. It's like a lot of people say it sucks because it has no plot, which, I mean, I can see that, but it's like a very of the time movie. So don't watch that if you don't know anything about film history from the 70s.
So you like films by what's his name? Ralph.
Yeah,
I forget how to pronounce it.
yeah, Ralph Bakshi. I also love Heavy Traffic. Heavy Traffic, Wizards, and Fritz the Cat are my favorite films by him, definitely. This doesn't really count since it's mostly live action, but there's a lot of animated segments in it. Pink Floyd's The Wall. Then, what's another one that's really good? I'm trying to think. I can't really come up with something.
Disney's Planes.
God, no, that's a terrible one.
Cars 2.
Oh, the
Ew.
South Park movie. I love that movie.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's really good.
And then,
Isn't that like the only portion where Kenny actually talks without like his muffled voice?
one of...
No.
I mean, he talks as a different character, but you can argue about that. But, I don't know if this counts because they were only movies in edited form, and they were originally TV episodes, but Star Wars Clone Wars Volumes 1 and 2, I love those.
2003 cartoon, I assume you're talking about?
Yeah, they edited them together as movies for DVDs. Yeah, I guess that's about it for obscure ones. But
I guess I'll go then.
yeah, we can
Let's go
explain
ahead.
why we like our movies after we say them, I guess.
Alright, mine, well, as you already know, the 3 Equestria Girls movies are up there.
Everyone gets triggered and then everyone dies.
Okay, but besides the ones I know you all hate, Zootopia is
I don't hate
definitely up there for me.
I haven't seen Zootopia.
It's
Why?
so
Yeah, that
good,
was-
man.
Mainly because of the fact that I'm like, I don't want to go to the movies and see it because of like maybe all of the people who will show up in like fursuits.
It's not even
Nobody showed
No one
him
shows up in
anymore.
film.
What?
It's on Netflix.
What?
dude.
No,
On Netflix.
when I went to see it, nobody was in. What? Nobody was in fursuits when I watched the movie in theaters.
Yeah, dude, it's
What?
on Netflix.
That's good because
That was when I saw it in the
mean-
theaters. It was
Go watch it on Netflix.
I might
everybody.
still buy it on like DVD or Blu-ray or something
I mean,
and watch
it's
it.
on
But seriously, nobody dressed up in any fursuit when I went there.
neither.
Yeah.
But
Except
yeah,
for me, 'cause I saw-
Somebody did when I saw the movie for the first time, but that was me because I was watching it at home at a furry orgy. It was pretty weird, but
Wait, what?
What? Spook? This podcast just got way out of hand and way off topic.
Okay,
me
but
more.
anyway, a few other my favorite animated films would have to be a few predictable ones like Wreck-It Ralph and I guess Wall-E. I'm trying to think if there's any
Oh,
others
wait,
that
no.
I saw
dude,
that I really like.
dude, no, you freak. You gotta be the most generic one of all. You gotta put Beauty and the Beast as best animated movie ever just because it got nominated for Best Picture. No other reason.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I know I've seen a few like animated movies. Alvin and the Chipmunks, yeah.
Wait, I know another good one.
That
No,
doesn't
no,
count.
no.
B movie.
Oh,
I guess that's about it. I can't really think of anything
That
else.
actually reminds me. One more movie of mine. Because I completely forgot about DreamWorks existing, to be honest. But,
I don't think any of us really said any.
Oh no, I think I might know what's coming.
no.
Oh no!
It's actually a movie that I feel is better than the movie it probably ripped off, if history of film production isn't correct. I'm gonna say it. Ants is a better movie than A Bug's Life.
Dude, no, Ant Bully. Ant Bully's where
That
it's
I just remembered that movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I actually remember when that came
No,
out.
those two movies.
at. You know that
oh.
movie was made by the people who made Jimmy Neutron?
It was.
No.
It was.
No. Got a blast.
Oh, I know another one. I know this might not count since it's a TV quality production, but I really like Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery Mew. It's not because it's
Actually, wait.
That came out on DVD actually, so I
Yeah,
mean,
well, it
I-
was
I remember
released in theaters in some places.
yeah, but Lucario and the Mystery Mew was actually really,
I
really
like it.
Yeah,
because
it was
Also-
really good.
To me, I like
Like-
it because it's one of the few Pokemon movies where it feels like a good movie and not just, oh, I like this because it's my favorite Pokemon. No, it's actually
Basically-
a good movie.
Basically,
Yeah, it
any
is.
Pokemon movie before movie 14 is good. Everything after movie 14 is no.
Actually, wait. I just remembered another one that I haven't
The third one
seen
was my
in
favorite one.
years, and I mean
Of the
like
Pokemon
years. At least 7 or so years, I guess, if I remember when it came out right. But the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I remember really liking that
Oh
one.
yeah, that one is.
Oh yeah,
good. I like that.
yeah, it actually is.
That's basically the last instance of good SpongeBob.
No,
It was supposed
that
to be
really
the end of
was.
the show.
people, don't be one of those people. Season 4
New
had
SpongeBob?
good episodes.
I don't remember much from season 4. Then again, I haven't really seen much SpongeBob recently, but
I refuse to see anything of SpongeBob, of recent SpongeBob.
I hear though
know
the
it's
guy
bad.
who made SpongeBob is actually working on season 10.
Yeah. Okay, well that reminds me. I don't think modern SpongeBob is that bad. There, I said it.
It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad.
Unpopular opinion.
Not even
Spook.
pretty bad. It's like, okay, there are some really awful episodes, but that's gonna happen to any show that lasts for that long. I think most of the modern SpongeBob episodes, while not as good as the old ones, are perfectly fine cartoon episodes and can actually be quite funny in some cases.
I disagree personally, just because I think
Is
they
it?
remove all the charm of the original ones, but whatever.
Okay, speaking of
I don't
Nickelodeon,
think they're as bad as people like Mr. Under make them to be.
speaking of Nickelodeon cartoons, isn't Fairly Odd Parents on season 10 too?
Yeah, I hear it got really bad after especially
Because-
bad after they introduced the new girl.
Because they added like a girl version of Timmy. Like,
I hear she's like a Mary Sue. I hear
Yeah, I
she's a
heard
Mary
that.
Sue.
okay.
Well, like I did watch like some clips from it, like or whatever. I think I was like boredly just watching Mr. Enter's thing on it, and in the one of the clips he showed, like the Timmy complained that the girl was quote unquote perfect and she didn't need fairies. That's basically what he legit said.
What?
So then why would she get fairies? Because the whole point of this
Yeah,
show is fairies want-
that's what Mr. Enter was complaining about because the character was perfect.
Well,
Like why?
I mean,
The whole point of fairies is that like they're meant to help
You
the
know what?
kids who like.
fuck
No,
Fairly
the
Odd
whole-
Parents then, cause
The whole point.
no, like fuck
Yeah,
Fairly
because
Odd
I
Parents
haven't
then,
seen it, but-
because not only is that a stupid episode idea, but that means that I have to agree with Mr. Enter. I don't want to agree with him. Fuck you.
I don't like Mr. Ender that much, but he actually makes some good points about cartoons here and there.
Like, okay, on the Fairly Odd Parents thing, like the whole point, and people were saying this earlier, but like the whole point of fairies is so this way they could like make the kid not feel lonely.
Yeah, help the kid have like a better life. And
Yeah, like make the kid happy. Like don't make him depressed.
The
And
thing that
that was the
bugs me
whole point.
about that is that like it's breaking its own rules. Like, look, a show can have any rules it wants. Like that doesn't matter. But when they break their own rules, then the breaking of those rules isn't even established in canon. Like as a rule, I guess.
Like Teen
Like,
Titans and Teen Titans Go is a prime example. Like Teen Titans was a pure action show.
No, don't even
Well, I mean,
say
I don't
Teen
think
Titans Go.
Teen Titans
because
Go,
That is just a parody of itself.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. But honestly, personally, I think some of the first few episodes of Teen Titans Go are okay, but it's got worse and worse. As it went
Yeah,
I
on.
just gotta say this. I hate the animation fandom because, like, I hate it because it's like they all have the same opinions. It feels like
I know,
a huge
right?
circle jerk, and it's because that. And then I'm like,
yeah.
most of these aren't even that bad. Like Teen Titans Go isn't even that bad. It's just okay to me. Like
I think
I've
it's just
seen
bad just because
way
it's
worse
used-
shit on Cartoon Network than Teen Titans Go.
I think it's pretty bad, but yeah, I agree. It's not the worst thing. Like, what's that one show that had eye straining in it? Like, had to do with
Problem solvers.
Problem solvers, yeah. That show.
That
Oh,
fucking show was so
God.
bad.
And Secret Mountain Fort Awesome too. That was a gross. Like,
No, don't say that. You're gonna make Spook angry.
Oh.
You wouldn't like the movie.
Wait, what?
Evan just
Nothing.
insulted Secret Mountain for it awesome.
Oh, I don't care because that show is kind of bad.
Oh.
Just
It was
it's
like
funny.
a lot of people didn't like Secret Mountain Fort Awesome when it
It's
first came out.
such
It
a
only ran
bad
for like 2 episodes on the network before getting pulled.
Wow.
No, but can I just say something? I actually agree that most cartoons aren't that bad, but I do still think that most of the ones that people say are bad are pretty bad, just
I mean,
because I don't think they're the worst things in history, but
The
I do
thing
think
about
they
Teen
do
Titans
deserve
Go
some hate.
is, to me, the reason I don't see why people are so mad about it is because people seem to forget that Teen Titans was a comic book originally. It's not a cartoon. Like, Teen Titans were comic book characters. And the thing about comic books is that these characters have lasted so long. You can have so many different interpretations. So I'm like,
Yeah,
instead of complaining about Teen Titans Go every 5 minutes, just wait until it's over, and then when the new Teen Titans comes out, then we'll see about that. Why can't an interpretation just stand on its own and not have to be compared to previous ones?
Well, can I just... Okay, I do agree there that people do take Teen Titans Go too seriously since it's just a parody. But still, on its own merit, I think it's a pretty bad show.
Well, I mean,
Not
I
the
see
worst
that,
one.
but
Some
I'm just,
plot
like-
lines are creative. But, okay, but one show that I did see one episode of, the new Powerpuff Girls reboot. It's so bad. It's so
That
bad.
one
I don't
is
even
bad.
want to say it because I think everyone else has
Look,
said it
look,
at this point. What
can
it
I
has.
just say one show that everyone says is bad, but I remember actually really liking? Fanboy
What?
and Chum Chum.
No, God.
I remember that show being so much fun.
It was so bad though.
I remember it just being so much fun and just so bizarre and surreal. I just remember
It was so awkward.
Not loving it, but that's the wrong word. I was just finding it to be a fun show. Not the worst one ever. The Breadwinners, on the other hand, and Sanjay and Craig is enough to make me.
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
Horrific Beast is pretty good. Oh, I saw a few episodes of that last year, and it was a fun show. It had a lot of shouter vibes to it, which was good.
Wasn't it made by the same person?
Yeah, it's made by the same person.
You wanna know a show a lot of people thought
What?
was bad, but I fucking loved it? Flapjack. I
What?
love that show.
What?
Yes!
I
oh my
loved
God.
Flapjack was
is
actually
amazing.
good.
Oh my god!
Flapjack is
Flapjack
amazing.
that was the silliest show I ever
It
watched
was-
when I was a teenager.
that
It's just
I liked Flapjack. I don't know why.
it was just so bizarre that it kept me watching even though I didn't
That-
get most of the humor when I was younger.
That
I
and
love that
Chowder were one of the best
They
shows
were
at that around that time anyway, though.
of the early 2000 to 2010s.
Wait,
Yeah, it was like it was before See Unreal, I think, came out.
It was
Oh.
yeah, right before.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I don't actually remember anything about that show.
You need to rewatch it sometime. But anyway,
Flat-
we got
Flat-
off talk.
I think
Well,
Flapjack was
we're
about like
even
this
talking.
this like little kid and this like captain who wanted to go find Candied Island or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
they lived-
basically
and
the show.
They
and
lived
then-
on the docks, basically on I don't know what the harbor was called.
It's just basically the whole show was just about a kid like experiencing like weird shit like every day.
Pretty much.
Plus the animation style for it got weird at times, but I mean it was really
No,
it was
what I
it was
liked about
I mean,
watchable.
was the humor. Like, a lot of people said the gross out humor bothered them. I never minded it with that show because
I actually
they do it well.
mind.
They do it funny in that show. Plus,
Flapjack actually did gross out good.
Yeah, and then
Go ahead.
Plus, Flapjack also, every time there was a gross out joke where it would like zoom in on something disgusting, it was funny because it was not only so. It wasn't like disgustingly realistic, it was disgustingly fake. And then it would also have this screaming guy in the background, like.
I remember that. It was so funny to hear that scream. Oh my god! I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Hold on.
Also, does anyone remember the demonic cat face that showed up once, like where it's literally soulless? It has no eyes.
Hold on. Flapjack weird. Oh.
I mean, the entire
Oh
show
my
was literally a
God.
weird moment.
They showed at one point a cat. They showed a cat without any eyes, and it looks.
Another show.
It's basically nightmare fuel.
Another show I like that a lot of people hate. Okay, well, I don't know if a lot of people hate it, but I know Free hates it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I think actually a lot of people did like that one,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Dude, the thing, for anyone watching this podcast, just know that if we're ever gonna have a debate episode, it's probably gonna be between me and Free, because we don't agree on very many things. But, actually, you know what, guys? Next episode is gonna be me and Free. We're gonna debate about, I don't know what we're gonna debate about, but we're gonna debate about something, and we're gonna also feature Keemstar and
Dang.
and H3H3 Productions. It's gonna have everyone on YouTube who's ever had an account, even the guy who created YouTube and made Me at the Zoo. It's gonna be a party.
Is episode ending now?
That flapjack. Oh my god. That flapjack
Okay,
scream. I
well,
can't.
we got super off topic here. So,
We really.
Did.
okay, so
We said it.
no, I wanted to. I mean, do you guys want to talk about why you like your favorite animated movies, or
No, I'm good. I
I'm
think.
Yeah, I think
I
I'm
think we've
good.
been going on for long enough, personally. To an hour and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave.
yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the podcast, everyone. Do you guys have any final words from each of you?
This podcast was terrible.
Expand dong.
I mean, it was okay, but
Idris says,
cue
"Fuck
the
my
flapjack
life."
scream in the background.
And so last thing I'll say is this podcast was a terrible idea. It sucked.
It
We're
was.
never gonna do it again, even though we are. And I hope all of you die. The end.
Yeah, same. 10 out of